Welcome to iChannel Gakulu Wenu and Imkonze Gakulu. Today we are going to talk about nightly rituals and the journey beyond the body. What if I told you that the moments before you go to bed are not just about rest, but a doorway to the infinite? That your nightly routine could be a bridge between worlds, and your body on the couch or bed, your spirit wandering realms beyond. Uyakhumbula ugogo wakho ethi, mntanami, pray before you sleep. Kodwa wena, you sometimes forget uyakhohlwa. Or if it happens that ukhumbule ilinabo trying to do the Lord's Prayer. Let's reclaim the old school wisdom kulokhu. Yekela loyo mkhuba loyo wokuthi you are just going to shelve prayer before you sleep and then you end up sleeping before you pray. For centuries, traditional healers and shamans alike understood that the veil between the physical and the spiritual world thins, especially at night. But in our modern rush, we've forgotten to listen. So let's explore how your nighttime routine can prepare you not just for sleep, but for an awakening experience. Warriors of the light, Banavatal, your nighttime rituals are very, very sacred. And I'm also not saying become your ancestor. So your ancestor one day so feel. But your ancestors did not scroll under an electric light before bed. It's either ifon being echo or ifon bekungasilendo ekuyiyo manje. The little handheld device that carries the world. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying regress, but develop a healthy nighttime routine that will optimize your sleep and give you clarity, especially for your dreams. Our ancestors ritualized the night, be it with incense, prayer, meditation, or a cup of mugwort tea to stir prophetic dreams. This was an act of grounding of the physical and the spiritual before delving into the unknown of sleep. You ask, does all of this matter, Kulu? And I say, yeah, it matters. Nighttime is when your body repairs and it replenishes itself. And it's also when your soul gets to travel to other realms. In many traditions, sleep is likened to a miniature death state. Yes, miniature death state. A release of the ego's grip. A proper nighttime routine shouldn't be limited or sanctioned to self-care trends, which means it shouldn't be limited to you washing your face just before you go to bed. It should also incorporate some form of grounding. It has to incorporate the honoring and managing of the portals that open when we close our eyes. Let's briefly explore the journey beyond the body, the out of the body experience. Pekolezi in spiritual jargon, OBE, not outcome-based education. OBE, out of the body experience. This is not sanctioned for mythics, but it's your birthright. And every culture has whispers of it. Check me on it. Also, science besingesi bayibisa nge sleep paralysis or lucid dreaming. But it all boils down to the fact that consciousness is not holistically bound by the flesh. Yet so many of us fear sekhatseledi, floating or uqwasha. You cling to your body afraid of the void. What if the void is where you remember who you really are spiritually? Bona, when you cleanse your energy during your nighttime routine, set intentions and quiet the mind. By so doing, you are signaling it's safe to explore to your spirit. This is not a fantasy. It's the oldest human experience, and it begins with you honoring the threshold of sleep. Let's craft your nighttime ritual, a 4-step guide by Ukulugilit. 1. Disconnect to reconnect. Avoid screens an hour or 30 minutes before bedtime. Their LED light change you strategically to the physical, and a lot gets left off hanging in the subconscious. 2. Cleanse. No, cleanse. Burn an incense or sage to dispel and scatter stagnant energy. Invite guidance. Okay? Call your therapist. No, you'll schedule that at another convenient time. Invite guidance. That's point number 3. Whisper a prayer. Light a candle for your guides or ancestors. Number 4. Set intentions for the evening. Say to yourself, tonight I journey with clarity and I return with wisdom. Because of now it's a miniature death state. And if you sense vibrations or feel a lift as you drift off, don't fight it. Breathe, surrender, trust your spirit's memory of flight. Don't just count sheep before ulala and die in your sleep. Tonight, as you prepare for your sleep, ask yourself if you are merely closing your eyes or opening a gateway. Remember, the cosmos awaits in the dark, and rituals are key, if not imperative. Thank you for tuning in. Until then, I wish you all the best with all your endeavors. My number is on the bio for any consultations or spiritual guidance that you might need. Until then, please also share the videos with other like-minded individuals. Underline keyword like-minded individuals that might be interested in the content. Also, feel free to share ideas and comment on the videos. Until then, Tawazani Emakosini. Thank you for watching.